Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to have some fun with math and learn all about shapes. We're going to find out about the simple little parts that make up absolutely everything you see and draw. And trust me, it's going to be super easy. You ready? Awesome. Let's dive right in. So right off the bat, I have a question for you. Think about drawing a house, or maybe a star. Have you ever wondered what the most basic, simple parts of those drawings are? I mean, what are they really made of? What do you think? Well, believe it or not, the answer is so simple. Everything you can possibly draw is made of just two things: points and lines. Yep, that's the big secret. Every single drawing, every shape, it all starts with just a simple point and a simple line. How cool is that? So, let's get to know these amazing building blocks. We're going to start with the very first and the absolute simplest one of them all. Let's start with a point. So, what exactly is a point? It's really simple. A point is just a dot. That's it. It marks one single location. And so we can talk about them. We usually give them a name with a capital letter. See this one on the screen? We can call it point A. It's kind of like putting a pin on a map to say, hey, right here. Okay, so what happens if you put a whole bunch of points right next to each other in a perfectly straight row? You get a line. Now, the special thing about a line in math is that it just keeps going and going forever in both directions. See those little arrows on the ends? That's our signal that it never, ever stops. But wait a minute, what if we need a line that actually does stop? Well, for that, we have something called a line segment. A line segment is just a piece of a line. It has a clear starting point and a clear ending point. It definitely stops. Your pencil, for example, is like a line segment. It has a beginning and an end. And there's one more in this little family. It's called a ray. A ray is pretty neat. It's like a mix of the other two. It has a starting point, but then it goes on forever in only one direction. The best way to picture it is to think of a beam of light from a flashlight. It starts at the flashlight and then just keeps on going. That's a ray.
Okay, let's do a quick recap so we remember all three. A line has no start and no end. It goes both ways forever. A line segment has a starting point and an ending point. It stops. An array has a starting point but no end. It goes just one way forever. This chart makes it super easy to see the difference, right?
You are doing an awesome job. We've mastered points and lines, so now let's see what happens when we put them together. We're going to make angles. And you know what an angle really is? It's just a corner. And if you look around, you'll see them absolutely everywhere. In math, an angle is made when two rays share the exact same starting point. That meeting point, the actual corner, has a special name. We call it the vertex. And the two rays that make the angle, we call those the sides. So it's simple. An angle has two sides and one vertex. Now, as you've probably noticed, angles come in all different sizes. Some are really small and pointy, others are wide and open. We actually have different names for them depending on how big they are. Let's learn the names for four main types.
First up, we have the acute angle. These are the small ones. They're less than 90 degrees. And I have a really easy trick to remember the name. Just think, oh, it's a cute little angle. See? It's small and adorable. It's acute.
Next, we have the right angle. And this one is super important in geometry. A right angle is exactly 90 degrees. It makes a perfect L shape. You can see them everywhere. Just look at the corner of a piece of paper or the corner of your screen. Those are perfect right angles.
So what if an angle is even wider than a right angle? Then we call it an obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is any angle that's more than 90 degrees. It's a wide, open angle, kind of like when you open a door really wide.
And our last one is the straight angle. This one's easy to remember because, well, a straight angle is just a perfectly straight line. It measures exactly 180 degrees. A cool way to think about it is that it's just two right angles sitting side by side.
You are learning so much today. This is great. Now, are you ready for a little math magic? Because I'm about to show you a trick that makes solving some problems so easy.
Okay, take a look at the screen. We have two straight lines, and they're crossing over each other, making a shape like the letter X. When they cross, you can see they create four different angles where they meet, right? We'll just call them angle A, angle B, angle C, and angle D. Okay, here comes the magic rule. Look at the angles that are directly across from each other. So angle A is right across from angle C. We call these vertically opposite angles. And here's the magic part. They are always the exact same size. They are always equal. No exceptions. All right, time to try it out. Let's say I tell you that angle A is 60 degrees. Using our new magic rule, can you tell me the size of angle C? Take a second to think about it. What do you think?
It's 60 degrees. That's exactly right. Because angle C is vertically opposite angle A, they have to be equal. So if A is 60 degrees, C has to be 60 degrees too. See, it's a super simple and really useful trick.
Fantastic work today, everyone! We have learned so many new things in our lesson. Let's just do a quick recap of all the new math words we know now.
We learned all about a point, which is just a single dot. We learned about a line that goes on forever, a line segment that stops, an array that has a start but no end. Then we talked about an angle, its corner called the vertex, and of course our magic rule for vertically opposite angles. And now I've got a fun little challenge for you. Just look around the room you're in right now. Can you find a right angle? Maybe the corner of your computer screen. Can you find a line segment? How about the edge of your table? Try to find all the shapes we learned about today. You'll start to see that math really is everywhere. Thanks for learning with me.